Hi all, my name is Dr. Campbell and I am the instructor for HSEP 501 Institutional Challenges. I just wanted to take a couple minutes and walk you through the syllabus. I'm going to do it briefly because all of it's not relevant as of now, so it's probably less likely to stick. However, I do want you to hear my voice, introduce you to the class, and then go over a few things on Blackboard as well. So, the syllabus is now attached in Blackboard, and I will let you read kind of the course description. Two monumental events that have shaped the Homeland Security and Emergency Management field are September 11th and Hurricane Katrina, which you have pictures of here. Then I go into a bit about the course and what we'll be talking about, essentially how 9/11 and Hurricane Katrina laid the groundwork and a lot of foundational policies and what that means for us. Course learning objectives. Required text, there will be 3. Unthinkable, more of a novel than a textbook. Then we do have the Silves text. I will say that we only work with 3 chapters out of this text. And instead of having you buy this $80 textbook, I just went ahead and uploaded the chapters under course documents. So you should be able to print those off if for some reason you want the book. There is a lot of good information, but we just do not hit it all. And then the first book that we will kick off with is a NIMS, almost instructional manual, if you will, about the NIMS system. It kind of is the foundation, the backbone of emergency response systems in the United States. So we will kick off with that, get the boring stuff out of the way, hopefully. But yet, again, foundational information about those texts. Now, the course outline. So if you see this week 1, and this is why I try to go on and get this up a little bit early, not to stress you out and let you guys know that you have to get anything early, but just so you have the information so you can get ready. So this week, so let's say by Sunday, post your introductions and respond to a couple of your classmates, and even get started on your first weekly assignment, which I will briefly go over as well. And that is going to be on 9/11 and Hurricane Katrina, again, because those are the foundational issues there. Also, that Walsh text, the reading is pretty straightforward and pretty easy, but you will have your first quiz on that on week 3. So I would go on and get started on that too. Again, easy read. As you'll see here, I have you read the second half of the book in 1 week. Very easy to get started on. So if you look here, we get rid of Walsh in 4 weeks. It, again, lays the foundation and is a good place to start. Then we hit into the Silves text. We read 3 chapters there. Again, all of those chapters are available in PDF format under course documents. Then we move. I like to say that this class is kind of broken up into 4 sections, if you will. We have the beginning, we have Walsh, we get into the text. Then I have you doing reading journals and reading the quote-unquote novel, The Unthinkable. And then we end the course in case studies. So this course is actually changed a bit. This is usually the first course, or at least the first, you take this course in the first semester of the either certificate program or the master's program. So this is supposed to hit a lot of different things, hopefully to get you to hone your skills and pick a track. And hopefully this course, I pride myself on it helping you set the path for what you need to do to get the job that you want. And one of our weekly assignments that we go into is actually weekly assignment number 3, is I have you look at different positions for this and how to best position yourself to get a job. So, the grading, again, all over the place. The point system is based on the percentage of points for the class, so it's all out of 100. So we have the weekly assignments, the chapter takeaway assignments. I'll go more into that as we get closer to that. FEMA exercises, quizzes, reading journals, case studies, and at the end, a course reflective essay. So other than having my PhD in public policy, I've also continued my education in adult learning and adult learning theory. So hopefully you will find this course has a different flavor than many of the courses, especially maybe in the Homeland Security area. And it's really going to high emphasis on students and what is it that you want to learn and how can I help you do that. I am less concerned about memorization, things like that, and more concerned about how you can make this course relevant for you in your life and how it can help you. That is what I strive to do as an instructor, and hopefully you will see that in this course. Assignment instructions. The first one we'll talk about here is the weekly assignment, so I'll go specifically into the KWL table that you'll need to be complete by next Sunday. and then we'll go more into these other assignments, but you can go on and read these for yourself. And also, I have created a thread on Blackboard that's essentially for questions after you read through the syllabus and watch this video. Again, I try to do these videos probably once a week to both recap weeks and talk about the weeks to come. FEMA exercises, as I said before, go on and get started on those. If anything, go on and get your SID number, student identification number. These are the FEMA assignments that you need to complete for this course. I hate to break it to you, they are not exciting. Hopefully maybe one that can suit your needs and interests will be the last one, but the first three, again, as the Walsh text is, it is strictly foundational. This is the foundational nitty-gritty that you need for this course. I talk about FEMA exercises. If something's due on Sunday, you need to do it the week before it's due, because it could take a long time for FEMA to grade it and get it back to you. And then I just go more into that here. Quizzes, this is just the Walsh text. So first quiz, second quiz, they open on Friday and they close on Sundays, meaning you have 3 full days to take them. And the Walsh text is strictly multiple choice questions. Then I go down into the reading journals. Again, I will talk more about this, but if you want to get an idea of what I'm looking for with these and the chapter takeaway assignments, go to the write a journal response. Essentially, the whole point of this, you guys, is that when you read something, I want you to read it and tie it to information that, again, is this theme is relevant to you and how you take it. We're all going to read something and get lots of different things out of it. It doesn't mean that it's wrong, but how can we personalize it? And we'll talk again more about that. The book Unthinkable is a really good book, so hopefully you'll think so as well. And then please, the important things to consider, my thoughts on diversity and inclusion, and on discussion posting and netiquette tips. Please read all of this. It is not the stock language that you'll see from VCU in every one of your classes. That can be found here. So again, this is important for you in this class, so please do look over that. Okay, let's turn to Blackboard. So here we have the syllabus is up, PDF form, and then the document. So this document possesses links to the specific ones that you need to go to, so use that here. The announcements, I will send this out in just a second with this screencast attached. Let's go to the discussion board. So we have introductions. Please just follow the instructions, respond to a couple of your classmates, and then any questions that you have after viewing this screencast. Now, most of our weekly assignments and whatnot will be on the discussion board. The first assignment that you have due, that is next Sunday, that will be via Google Form, and I'll talk about that more in a second. But here you will find where you can put basically all the assignments. So all the assignments are either turned in here or via the assignments tab. Again, sans the a Google document that you will have for next week. Also, a good thing to mention here is that assignments are due Wednesdays and Sundays. Some assignments, like your FEMA exercises, for example, are only due Sundays. But the onus is on you to know when an assignment is due, and it is clearly marked in all of the assignment instructions, but you do have to look. So there's not a blanket, everything is due on Sunday. Some weeks you have things due on Wednesdays and Sundays, some things you have due on Sundays. So you need to look over that. Just an idea for the general grading rubric. Take a look at this. Again, very general, but does come in handy. Then we have the text chapters. Let me pull those down. I promise you they're in there, so let's see. Let me click on it. There we go. So the 3 chapters that you will need in order. Then we have, so again, for now, I'm just going to go over the weekly assignment number 1, but know that I usually have assignments out, or weekly assignments anyway, 2 weeks before. So right now you can view 1 and 2. Again, if you have any questions, this helps with that. 3 and 4 you cannot get to right now, but again, they open up about 2 weeks before. So let's look at this weekly assignment number 1. So what you will do here is essentially you are looking at two documentaries. You're looking at one on 9/11, 9/11, the day that changed the world, and you're looking at one on Hurricane Katrina. Now, to do these, you are using a template, if you will, for each of these documentaries. So there's two documentaries. This is due together via Google form on Sunday of next week. So this is due Sunday. So what I want you to do and how you're going to be successful at this is right now, before watching the documentary, I want you to answer 1 and 2. So essentially on a piece of paper or, open your computer, what is it that you know about 9/11 right now? So take about 5 to 10 minutes and it can be anything, a stream of consciousness, anything like that. What do you know about it? Then after that, I want you to tell me, what do you want to know about 9/11? And again, it comes sometimes, I know for me, I can tell you exactly where I was on 9/11. I know folks that are younger than me, it's a little bit different. So this also is to gauge, just your knowledge of it. Is it lived experiences, or is it something that your parents have told you about? Yes, it has been kind of that long ago, which is kind of crazy. But so, and then lastly, then you watch the documentary. Then you tell me, what did you learn from the documentary? Before I started getting lots of feedback on and going through all the documentaries I could on 9/11, I used to have answers that, quite frankly, said I didn't learn anything, I knew everything. And if that is the truth, or if that you didn't think it was a good documentary, hint here, I've went through lots of documentaries and get lots of opinions on this. While I will elicit information on better documentaries, this is a pretty good one on 9/11. So hopefully that won't be an issue for you. But, this is all I ask you to do is if you don't think you have enough information down, don't go look on Wikipedia or anything on the internet. This is just, you have to take the time though and really think about it. So like with the chapter takeaway assignments, with the reading journals, I care more about the thoughtfulness and effort than anything. So if you give me rushed work turned in at the last minute, you will not get a good grade. Again, you will see through my grading that I care about effort and thoughtfulness, not particularly about length, unless it's, your classmates are turning something in that's far more applicable and thoughtful. Let's leave it there. Okay, so then you do number 3. So 1 and 2 before the documentary. Watch the documentary, take notes, give me what you learned. And then you do the same thing for Hurricane Katrina and turn both of them in. Okay, you guys, well, I am excited for the semester. I don't think we have a big class, so hopefully that will work to our advantage. And let me know if you have any questions. Feel free to email me, or if it's one of more general in nature, post it to the discussion forum. Okay, have a great rest of the day. Bye-bye.